Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can have a book open on your iPad as well as an assignment or some sort of activity open on your iPad all at the same time. We're reading a physical book. It's super easy to just have that book open, have your pen out with a piece of paper next to you ready to take notes or answer questions or whatever your teacher's asking you to do. But on the iPad, it's really easy to get really overwhelmed with I have my book in one tab and my homework in another tab, etc. In this video, I'm going to show you a really easy way to have that all in one place so you can be super successful when you are doing assignments on your assigned text. So follow along with these quick instructions. I'm going to show you step by step how you can open up both the book and the assignment in one place. All right, so the first thing that I need to do is to actually open up the reading that my teacher has shared with me. I'm in period 1, Reader's Workshop, and my teacher has shared with me an article about cell phones, and they put that article in the Files section. So I'm gonna go to Files. I see that the cell phones article is posted there for me. I'm just gonna click on it. When I click on it, it opens it up in this screen, okay? But I actually really like to read my readings in the Books app. I think that looks a lot easier for me to read them. So I'm gonna touch this corner square button here, and I'm gonna scroll over until I see Copy to Books. I'm just gonna press that. Okay. Now the reading opens up in the Books app, and you can see you can scroll through it. You can zoom in really well. It's just a lot easier and cleaner to read it that way, okay? But I also know that my teacher has assigned me some questions that I need to answer as I'm reading. And so I'm gonna show you now how I can actually open those questions up directly next to the book that I'm reading, okay? What I need to do is swipe up very slowly from the bottom of the screen. The reason I say slowly is you don't want your apps to go too far up or else they'll disappear. So I'm just gonna swipe up until that bar appears. And now I can find what app I wanna open up next to the book that I have open. So in this case, my teacher has posted an assignment for me to do in Teams. So I'm gonna grab the Teams app and I'm gonna slowly move it. It should pop up like this. And to get it to pop up next to my book, I'm gonna take it all the way over to the side of the screen until the Books app disappears like that, and then just release it, okay? So now I have my books open here on the left and my Teams is open here on the right. Now, once I'm in Teams, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna find the assignment that my teacher gave me. So I'm going to Assignments. Again, I'm in 7th grade Reader's Workshop period 1, so I'm clicking there. And I see Cell Phones Article Quiz here. So I'm gonna click there and open up my assignment, okay? So now I've got my reading here on the left and my assignment on the right. So now I can actually go ahead and do my reading and answer the questions all in the same place. So I'm just gonna pretend that I've read this article already, and it's asking me what is the main idea of the article. So I know since I've read this article, the main idea is that cell phones can be addictive. I feel like that is something that we can all relate to sometimes. So the really cool thing is when I click here in this little box, it opens back up my keyboard. I still have my article here on the left side that I can see, and I'm just gonna type in my answer. So I'm gonna use a complete sentence, of course, and I'm gonna say the main idea of the passage is that cell phones can be addictive. Okay. Another reason why I really like to do my readings in split screen like this is because it helps me out when I'm citing evidence, okay? Of course, when you're citing a piece of evidence directly, you need to use quotation marks because those were words directly from the text. But when you have it up next to each other like this, you can actually copy and paste, which makes it so much faster when you're trying to cite that evidence, okay? So it wants me to cite a piece of evidence that demonstrates that cell phones can be addictive. Okay, so I am going to say, I'm gonna start my sentence by saying in the text it states, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those quotation marks ready because I know I'm gonna be citing something from the text. And now over here where my book is, I'm just gonna go back, and luckily I have a nice piece of evidence here in the first sentence that says that the average college student uses a smartphone for about 9 hours each day. I'm gonna highlight that, whoops, and copy, and come over here and paste. Of course, I'm going to put a period on that and put quotation marks there as well, because I'm citing those direct words from the author. But look, I'm ready to submit this. That wasn't too hard. I was able to have my reading right up next to me and my assignment on the other side. Now, let's just say that I finished that assignment, but I actually want to go back and finish reading the article. Another cool thing is I can press the middle and slide that over, make it smaller. And now I can still flip through this article or the book or whatever I'm reading really nicely there on that side. I know many of us probably would prefer to have our readings in a physical copy because it can be easier when you're writing answers to questions and reading and citing evidence. But hopefully this trick with the iPad shows you that there are definitely ways that you can multitask on the iPad and make things easier for yourself. Of course, feel free to pause this video or rewind, go back, practice on your own, and thanks for watching.